Raise your hand if you've ever been told by someone in your life that you don't know the value of money. Whether it's a family member, guardian, or any other kind of authority figure telling you this, they're most likely implying you are financially illiterate. While there are certainly worse names to be called, I think it's worth looking at why many young adults are considered bad with managing their money. Now, I'll begin by discussing what the problem is and the evidence proving it exists. Most young Americans are financially illiterate, leaving them unable to handle their financial responsibilities. Financial literacy is having both the understanding and expertise on how to make educated and profitable decisions with all of their accumulated wealth. Young adults are unable to properly make effective, informed decisions regarding their finances. According to a 2018 Springer U.S. article, in a financial literacy study of 153 millennials, it was found that 127 of them had wished at one point they'd been taught either practical knowledge, financial stewardship, also known as being able to handle their finances, or open communication about their parents' finances. To put this in more relatable terms, if 83% of a class had failed a test because of a gap in their knowledge on one or more of these three main concepts, and considering that school can be viewed as a preparation for the real world, 83% of those students would not be ready for the real world. According to the International Journal of Business, Accounting, and Finance, in a 2007 survey on why retirement planning is low in many households, it was found that numerous households were unaware of the most basic concepts necessary for investment decisions. Children are not given enough freedom to make financial mistakes by their parents. As cited in the Springer U.S. article, in relativity, a 10-year-old will typically make $50 mistakes, while someone who is 30 years old will end up making a mistake that is 1,000 times more expensive. That's $50,000, typically on a house or down payment, whatever it be. That's much, much more detrimental. Therefore, it is more costly to not allow children to have financial freedom and to learn financial literacy through experience when they're in the early stages of their adolescence. I'll now move on to explaining a possible solution that exists and what this means in regards to moving forward. To plan for a prosperous financial future, it's important to take your financial education into your own hands. Taking a personal finance class here at UIUC or the University of Illinois can help you understand how to manage your money more effectively. Signing up for corporate finance or FIN 221 is open to both freshmen and sophomores, so it's still possible to update your schedule for next semester or even start planning for next year and learn this financial literacy as soon as possible. Alternatives to this class include signing up for existing clubs on campus like the Investment Portfolio Organization, Investment Management Academy, or any of the other various finance clubs found at business.illinois.edu. Having seen these shortfalls in teens' financial literacy, it's evident young adults should learn from those who can most effectively teach it. As stated in Asia Amagir in her Sage Journal article in 2018, a university students' financial education should include life events. Amagir, a PhD student at the University of Amsterdam, argues college students should be exposed to real-world problems like taxes and basic money management, which relates to how young adults are typically not taught these, causing their financial literacy. From the 2017 article in the International Journal of Business, Accounting, and Finance, a 2001 national survey on high school seniors found that personal finance classes offered for high school education promoted greater levels of future savings. If high school classes were effectively able to help young adults in their financial future, then it would make sense that college courses offering the same course material would boost financial literacy. You may think it's very difficult to take these classes or give a solid time commitment to these clubs. However, corporate finance only requires a student have taken Econ 101 or 102 or Econ 103, which some of you have already taken in high school, and if you're a business major, you'll typically already have taken both Econ 102 and or Econ 103 by the end of your freshman year. For those of you who are not business majors but are willing to take Econ 102 or 103, corporate finance is open to you as well to learn more about managing your money better. Now, most finance clubs meet only once a week for up to an hour and a half. So, given a student's typical schedule of 15 to 18 hours of classes per week, that still leaves well over 50 hours a week to study and socialize with your friends. Now that I've established the steps to secure your financial future, I'll help you picture what the solution offers. Imagine, years in the future, you're sitting in the kitchen of your dream house, gazing out the window at a view you'd only dreamed of. You sit at your counter scrolling through your bills, but you're not worried about paying them. In fact, you're not worried about money at all. You open up your iPhone 50. Your lock screen is a picture of you in your freshman year of college. It's a reminder of when all your success started. It's a reminder of when you became financially literate. How can you make sure this is your fate? Well, considering the huge amount of money that can be saved and lead to comfortable financial prospects, now is the time to hop onto business.illinois.edu to sign up for these clubs. And now is the time to meet with your counselor and plan how can you take corporate finance or any other money management course that we offer here in the coming semesters. Your future success is dependent on your proactiveness today.